Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pixel Quest. I'm MrEnvelope, and we're here at our new workstation that we made last episode. Not gonna lie though, it is like right after the last episode. I haven't really done anything, but I've still been breeding our clams, little clam slam jam, and we're down to just getting these two to make the perfect child. And then we'll love it and we'll take care of that clam. But while we're trying to work on the perfect clam and finish that up, I want to get working on the next Pokemon, and we're going to need the cloning machine for that. It's not going to be Mewtwo or anything, but we're going to have to start going down that rabbit hole. We got some Magnemites here, a Magneton too. We're going to try to get a good one, and they can only breed with Dittos because these guys are genderless. They don't have genders. They're just little machine balls. And if we want a Ditto, we could try to go hunt for one, or we could try to clone one very sloppily. But what I have here are all the pieces required. Oh, I gotta craft this still. All the pieces required to try to get a Ditto. We're gonna try to clone Mew. There's a chance we'll get Mewtwo. So if that happens, it's fine, but ideally we won't do that. So we put our Mew in here. We have to give it a catalyst, and I think using Diamond is the best chance to get Mewtwo, but since we're trying to get Ditto, we're gonna use Iron Blocks. Do we see any? Oh, Ditto. Awesome. We're doing it. And then we got these Kadabras here. Let's actually keep this one here, because if we could get a modest Ditto, that would be very helpful. Because this guy's has Synchronize, Modest, right click, and it'll initiate the battle. Very cool. There we go. We caught Ditto. And Limber, Modest. Very cool. And it would be a nice bonus, too, if it did have perfect... Oh, it has perfect attack. That's actually really cool. I wasn't expecting it to have any perfect IVs, but... We can't really use the perfect attack, but in the future, this will be a great Ditto. So, that's awesome. I'm going to repeat this process a few more times, though, because... we can clone each Mew 3 times. We have 3 attempts at doing it, so we gotta make the most out of it. Oh, and our Shelter hatched. And it is not a perfect one. That's fine. Let's go ahead and trash this one. And we'll wait for the next clam. Let's put this Ditto in here for now. And, oh, we got a Mewtwo. Okay. Well, I have a Master Ball, so that's fine. And if you do get a Mewtwo spawn, you break the machine. I'm okay with that. We got our one Ditto. That's all we really need. Awesome. We did it. Behold my power. Catch Mewtwo. It kind of sucks that we're doing all this now because I wanted to make a few quests in the book about legendary Pokemon. In fact, make my own advancements for the Modpack, but if we're already doing this, you know, it's going to be a little tricky and less exciting down the road, but it's fine. This machine's broken now, so we'll go ahead and clean that up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a whole bunch of off-camera grinding, trying to get our Magnemites to start breeding. That was pretty much the whole point of this, but I wanted to do the whole Mewtwo bit together. So, yeah, I'll be back, guys, hopefully with some great Pokemon bred and made. Wait a minute, guys. I had a massive brain fart. So, ignore all this. But with this Ditto and with the Magnemites and the Magneton, we can't breed them. I don't know what I was thinking. I've done this exact same thing before. If we breed a Magnemite and a Ditto, it's just going to make another Magnemite. We're not going to be able to, like, mix and match all these guys. They just won't work because we can't breed 2 genderless Pokemon together. Nothing will happen. They have to breed with a Ditto, and the Ditto has to have, like, the perfect IVs. So, this isn't going to work. But we're still going to go ahead and use this Magneton, because I checked its IVs, and they seem pretty okay. Number 6. Yeah, so perfect HP. Attack is 30, which is great, but you don't attack with a Magneton. And then defense is garbage. Special attack is 27. Special defense is 28. You know, you can see the numbers. They're pretty good, so we're just going to go ahead and use this Magneton. Unfortunately, though, it has a terrible nature. I don't have any good mints. So I don't think we have anything that's... Where did we get this? Oh, right, it's from a quest. Oh, man, we might use a modest mint. Oh, that is wonderful. That is truly something. Alright, this guy now acts as if it was modest. And it changes it, right? Yep, it's... Oh, it's green. I wonder if that's good or bad. Or if that means anything, like, negative for the Pokemon. But we're going to go ahead and use that Magneton. And we're going to use a Clefable. So I've been breeding up these Clefairies and everything. We got a whole bunch going on right now. They're slowly making their perfect Cleffa for us. We got one of their eggs right here. And... some good news from the Clam Jam. We got a perfect Shelder, and it's a female, so that's kind of cool. It's 99% too. That's awesome. We don't need it to have good special attack, but it has it. So that's pretty cool. We'll EV train this in a bit, but it has Skill Link, which is super important. It's Adamant, which I would prefer if it was Jolly, but we got Adamant. And its moves are garbage right now because it's level 1, it's a baby, and we'll fix it up later. But you know what I realized too? We have yet to really talk about the tournament. So the tournament is going to be in the next episode for us in the real world. In the time of me recording this, it's tomorrow. I have yet to EV train. It's 10:30 the day before. But this is the Tourney Cup, and this is all made by Ninny, a friend of mine and a member on the server. Basically, we're using Pokemon from the first gen, except legendaries and stuff. We can't use like Alolan forms or Galarian forms. If the Pokemon can evolve into another Pokemon from a different gen, that's fine, as long as one of their forms come from Kanto or whatever. No items also, so we can't Gigantamax, Mega Evolve, Teams of 3, capped at level 40, no held items, no duplicate Pokemon. We can EV train and breed, no legends allowed. These are all things, you can read the book if you want to, but here's something that's pretty important. We're only allowed one OU tiered Pokemon, so only one Blissey. You don't want to repeat of last tournament, which I don't think many people are using Blissey, but... we can only use one if you do. Only one of these Pokemon from this list, pretty much. Blissey, Clefable, Dragonite, Nidoking, or Slowbro. I'm using a Clefable, not because it's OU, but because I actually am a big fan of Clefable. I had one in my old Leaf Green playthrough, which is it's still on the channel if anyone wants to watch that. I really enjoyed making that series like 3 or 4 years ago. No one really watched it. Understandably so, though, but I had a Clefable on that team, and Clefable's just always been one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. But I'm going to have one of those on my team, and it's going to be Clefable, Magneton, and Cloyster. And I don't think I said this about Cloyster, but the Skill Link ability is important, but we're maxing out its attack stat because we want it to have this move called Icicle Spear, which is a move that can hit up to 5 times in a row. With the ability Skill Link, it'll increase the number of those, multiple hitting moves. It's generally a pretty weak move, but if we can get this Cloyster with super high attack, teach it another move, Shell Smash, which will raise its attack even higher. It's a really common build for Cloysters. That move, Icicle Spear, that it can learn, will do crazy damage. And it's great coverage for a whole bunch of types, too, that are typically really strong. Like dragons, they're weak to ice, and flying types. Ground, I believe. There's a few. And then it can also learn another multi-hitting move, Rock Blast. Is it Rock Blast? I think it's Rock Blast, and that's just more coverage for it. So that's that. Magneton, or Magnezone, is Electric Steel. If we give that guy Magnet Rise, he'll be immune to his only weakness. Or one of his great weaknesses. He's still weak to fire. It's just, I think it's going to be a pretty interesting team. What kind of sucks, though, is Saha and I were supposed to do a battle together to test out, but I've yet to EV train. Apparently Saha has multiple teams going, so I don't know what to really expect from him. Saha is a very good player. He is a really big nerd, bigger than me, so yeah, it's going to be a crazy tournament, and that's all happening next episode. But we're not going to be working on that anymore. We're going to be doing some other stuff today. And one thing we're going to be working on today is this room, the place that we blew up last episode, the big old hole in the ground. It's where I put all my mechanical anvils, where we got some storage caches and everything. We also got our bonsai pots here growing our apricorns, something I added to the mod pack. Very cool. And we also got some oak trees growing here because, well, I'll get into that later. But yeah, we got all... What is that? Is that another oak tree? I did not know I had this here. Wow. Okay. That's kind of weird. I didn't know I had that there. But, what was I saying? Yeah, this is, where we make our balls and everything. So we finally got that going. If we go upstairs, it's all connected. It's all working. I made all the recipes and everything. If we come up here and we go, let's say, level ball, we have 121. Okay, we don't need to make more right now. Oh, we got a lot of love balls, too. Okay, we don't have any sport balls, so we can just click on that, say, yo, we want 2 stacks of sport balls. So now we got all these recipes and machines set up to work with each other. We're going to craft all these discs. The discs are going to get sent to the mechanical anvils to get turned into lids. The lids are going to also, or the bases are going to be made, and then we got stone being made for buttons, and if we ever need more iron, it knows to put our ore up over here, I believe, is where we have our fancy pulverizer that'll give us the good dust. Actually, I think it goes to this one. Let's put that there. But anyways, yeah, it's all up here. It's all working. Here our mechanical anvils going. Oh, they're super loud and annoying. And for fuel, I have ladders. Because we're getting a whole bunch of sticks from our hopping bonsais, right? And we can use those sticks to get crafted into ladders to burn as fuel. I figure this is a good idea too because, right? Or how I have these set up is a little different. So all the discs that need to get made into lids, they all get sent to this chest. The recipes are hooked up into these, which get inputted into the strongbox here. And then why I did it this way is because we can put these fancy servos, set it to round robin, and what that does is every inventory that it can go to is going to get 1 lid. And so if we do, like, let's say 10, we want to make like just 10 lids or something, instead of all of it going to 1 anvil, it's going to go to as many as it can. So each one will get 1 pretty much. And to conserve on fuel, you know, have it just burn ladders, because those things can smelt like 1.5 items. I think it's a little more efficient this way. That might not make a whole lot of sense the way I explained it, and you might not even really care. But I think this is a pretty good system. And then underneath, instead of having importing buses under each one, we got item ducts. Item ducts that all go into a single chest, and then the single chest, all those items go into the system that has an import bus, or importer. This is an AE2. This is refined storage. But yeah, this is our system. It's very noisy, it's very loud, but it's working pretty well. I really like it. But anyways, let's try to do some decorating in here just to make it look a little better. So I went ahead and I'm grabbing some of the blocks that we used for the base that we did last episode. So we got some of the iron plates, the dark oak planks, and steel sheet metal. I think it's it's something. Not really sure what I'm doing in here, but there's not a whole lot we can do. I wanted to cover these, the ducts back there, the item ducts, but I tried using some of those facade things, and it was like crashing me. Having them in my inventory was making me crash from the server. So I had to go into MC Edit, close the server, remove it from my inventory, and yeah, it was a big pain in the butt, but you know, we're here. We're going to have to make do with these holes back here, but I think it's going to be okay because we're not doing Like, this isn't really a big part of the base. It's more just like a maintenance room, I would say. But we should still try to make it look a little presentable, I would say. So back here, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe we can use these sandy bricks. That's not so bad. I think it's pretty cool. And it'll look better, I think, once we get rid of this limestone. The only thing that really bugs me is that we can see through everything, but we won't focus on it. I think this will still be fine. We still got room for a couple more item caches, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. Might get rid of that, not sure. And this wall over here, I'm not too sure what we will do. That's not the worst, but actually, that's pretty good. I think I'm okay with that. For now, this will be as much as we do. Night vision again. Nope. Night vision. There we go. And let's put down just a... No, let's put it right there. Let's put down just a small bit of decoration. Awesome. And there we go. We got room to expand over here if we need to. Let's go ahead and pick this up. I don't think we're going to keep it there. And honestly, this looks a lot better. This is giving me something to work with so I can work on it off camera in between episodes. But alright guys, for the rest of the episode, what we're going to be doing is something just kind of for me. So we're going to keep breeding the Pokemon and stuff, and I got a really good Cleffa, I gotta say. Let's do IVs 4. Nope, yep, 4. There we go. Perfect HP, defense, special attack, special defense, but 27 speed, and that's still really good. So if it ends up getting like super late and I still don't have my perfect Cleffa, we're probably just going to be using the one I have on me right now. Because I imagine that it won't be... it won't make that much of a difference having... how much was it? Having 4 missing stat points for speed. Because this guy's already timid too, so it already gets like a pretty good speed buff. And I don't know, I think we might just use that one. But I'm going to keep breeding them no matter what. Just trying to get a perfect Cleffa, because it'll be good breeding fodder for future parties and team members we do. So, yeah. That's my whole spiel right now. But what we're going to do now is something just for me, like I was saying. By the way, there was a Mew in the last clip. I went ahead and caught it. It was another adamant one, so pretty cool. And where did my Larvesta go? There we go. So I went and I caught a Larvesta, and it was modest, and it got me thinking, having like an actual good Larvesta on my team would be pretty cool. And speaking of my team, I don't really have a team. I got my Swellow, my Lapras, my Heracross, and the Swampert, which was my starter, and they're all great. I love them, but they're not really like my team, you know, like Pokemon that I'm super crazy about. The only one that's really like that so far is Heracross, and he could be better, but he's honestly pretty good. I'm very happy with him. He does the job. But one Pokemon I do really like is Larvesta, and the one we have with us that has been chilling in our party like this whole time, he's only there because he has Flame Body, which hatches Pokemon. But I'm thinking we try to catch and make like a really good Larvesta. Larvesta evolves into a Volcarona, and it's a really strong fire and bug type Pokemon, so already it has like great type coverage, and I really like him. I think it's cool, so I'm going to try to catch a Larvesta, not for like a tournament or anything, but just one to have, because it'll be good for, I think we can fly on Volcarona, so it would replace Swellow. It would just be super powerful and strong. And it would be able to hatch eggs super fast whenever we go to do that. Plus, I think we can ride it. So, extra big win for us. And what's really cool about Larvesta is they're not super rare, like in the deserts where they spawn. But to make it like way easier on me, I'm thinking it might be smart to try to just catch some bug Pokemon around here and breed with that. So we got a female Larvesta here. We'd be able to, you know, breed them up and everything. And then we caught this modest one, so if we have a hard time getting that, nature, you know, we got it already. Actually, we should keep this on us, because we do have an egg with us right now. We can just catch like almost any of the bug Pokemon around us right here. So we're in a jungle. We're getting all these Chargebugs, these Venonats, and Grubbins, Joltics aplenty. They're everywhere, so we can just catch those. We got another egg. We can just catch those and try to get like perfect IVs from them and then breed them with our Larvesta. You're gonna have to stay there, buddy. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and get started with that. This is going to be like something that's just for me. It's not for a tournament, like I said, but we could use it for a tournament down the road if we wanted to. You know what I should check? I should check the Butterfree that I trained up for the first tournament. Or I should just check the Pokemon I already have. That would be smart to do too. This one has, ooh, 30, but not perfect. Put it in the garbage. So this Pinsir that I had already has perfect attack. But unfortunately, that's the one stat that doesn't matter for Larvesta, so not important. We won't focus on that. This Scyther has perfect speed. Is this our shiny one? It is our shiny one. So we're probably not going to use this guy on our team at all, so we'll just go ahead and name it that. And this will be breeding fodder for Larvesta. Nice. Got another Joltik. Ooh, and we did an award. Or we did a quest, so... Awesome, we just got this one. Catch, how many? 10 poison-type Pokemon, and this one catch 25 bugs. Very cool. Let's see what we get. It's gonna be garbage. A camera and some film. Okay, and then a Magmarizer. Okay, well, not the best, not the worst. Can I not take a picture of you because you're in here? That's okay. Let's go ahead and check this guy's IVs and we'll wrap things up. That was pretty poo. In the garbage. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be working on this in between episodes, as well as getting the team ready. I think we're just about good to go with our whole team. We might be using this Cleffa, the one that didn't have perfect speed but was still pretty high. We got the perfect Shelter, and then I learned and realized this damn Magneton is level 50. We can't even use it. So I'm going to probably try to catch another Magnemite or just use one of these ones. They're all pretty poo, these ones. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pick another random Pokemon and hope for the best. But I'm not going to breed that one, whatever it is. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more Pixel Quest. Tournament is next episode, so... We'll go over more of the team and their moveset and everything next episode. So be ready for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace out. Bye-bye.